Hi everyone, welcome to Built from Bricks. I'm Brian, and I'm bringing you a behind the scenes. It's more of a thought process, how I'm building something. I have the aquarium here, and I'm in the process of designing a touch tank for the aquarium. So I thought I'd show you how my thought process goes into this. A lot of people use things like Digital Designer, Lego Digital Designer, or Studio from Bricklink to design it, but most of my stuff so far has been on the fly, and if I don't like something, it's Lego. I change it. So come in close here and you can see what I'm doing here is a touch tank design. So I want something for the visitors to be able to come up to some animals just like an aquarium and be able to feel them. So I'm designing something here which gives them a chance to get a hands-on with some of the sea creatures that you don't normally get to touch. And what I'm doing is designing an area here, some ledge pieces here, I'm not sure what they call it, just to have some access to the fish and whatever else might be in here. A lot of my stuff is scattered throughout here. I have pieces everywhere. I'm always grabbing different bags from stuff I ordered on Bricklink because not everything is sorted yet. And as I'm building, I just want everything at the table. So for here, I wanted to put in some areas, and there needs to be room for people to come around this tank. So I'm putting access areas on all the sides, so you're not waiting for people to move out of the way, because you know nobody wants to move out of the way and they always want to hog the space to themselves. Well, this gives everybody a chance to get in touch with the animals. So I'm going to build a nice little ledge area here just so you can get close up with some of this fish. Now, how long should I make this? Don't want it to interfere. So a lot of things go into this. I'm thinking, well, is there a layout? Can people get to all these sides? Is there room for people to walk, not bump into each other? Is it going to be easy to put tiles down if I want to put a tile floor? So I want to make sure, well, I have 6 spaces here, so if I do want to do 2x2 tiles, it'll be easier. So stuff like that is things that I think about as I'm building. And then again, a lot of it is trial and error. Right now I'm trying to make this not too big, probably about here, and just see how it looks. I got Drew behind the camera and I asked him for some, what he thought on some tips, and so I get different people's opinions. And as I go here, you can see I'm coming to a corner piece, and I need to figure out how to do this. So I'm going to put this here, and I'll mimic the other side if I have enough ledge pieces. Hopefully I do, so we have a nice symmetrical tank here. People can come to it from all sides, and you'll see what I do with the sand in one moment. And it looks like I have, wow, just enough pieces to do this. So I guess I chose the right length and dimensions for this. And looking for another piece over here, I'm grabbing one more 1x1. Which now my fingers are really not working in this little spot. Alright, so we have a basic touch tank, nothing special to it. I see that I did not quite symmetrical there. I could change that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay, because
that's not too bad. I mean,
but the person that's explaining stuff to the visitors need a place to stand, so this keeps them out of the way too. So I can just pretend that's what I meant to do.
There you go.
So we're gonna dump some sand in.
I like how you left enough room for people coming through the door, so they're not right on top of it the minute they get in either.
Yes.
And it looks like you've got a minifig, or he was standing there. Do you generally, use your minifigs to set up scale and think about that, or do you kind of already at this point know the scale that you want to use?
Typically I know the scale. I do sometimes make sure that there's room, because I've built some stuff where there's no room for 2 people to walk by in a little corridor, so I want to make sure that there's enough room for multiple people. Someone can look at the jellyfish over here, where others can come and look at the touch tank. I don't want to... I know it's Lego and it's not real life, we'd like it to be, but as you can see, so now it kind of makes it a little lifelike. And here's the fun part. In this one, I could make the pieces fixed, but I think in this case for now, I'm going to make them loose. So I got a little lobster. My favorite Lego piece, I think. One of my favorite Lego pieces is the lobster. So I got that. I got a little clam here. If people want to play with a clam, they have a little clam. Then we'll have a little fun here. We're going to put a starfish up here, because that one's trying to escape. We have another starfish, we'll just go in there. I dropped. This is a translucent purple starfish. So that can go in the tank as well. And then I have a few more things. Oh, I have this dark orange. I don't even know where that one came from.
That was on the beach. The purple starfish, was that from like Lego Friends or something like that?
I don't know. I forget. I ordered it. I don't remember where it's from. I saw it online. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And lastly, and you got to be careful with these buggers, is crabs.
Yeah, crabs will pinch you, but lobsters will take your finger off.
Yeah. So I have a few more. I could throw some more things in. It's not a big tank. I don't want to overload it. But it just creates, and that's what I did. I mean, it took me, 5 minutes to create a little
On the
more
dot.
detail on the fly to my aquarium. It's just, and that's pretty much how I build these things. A lot of this, even this big monstrosity of an ocean tank, was pretty much designed on the fly. I didn't draw it. I have most of the stuff's up here. I think of it, I see if I can do it in Lego, and I go for it. Again, it's Lego. You don't like it, take it apart. I could change the color of this someday. I could make it a little taller. I could add some more stuff. I might put the clam in there fixed. I might take out some of the sand and lock him down so he doesn't move when I transport this thing. But it's simple. This guy's here. He's just supervising the build of it. And now there's a little kid there. Oh, one last thing. So you can see the kid. She's having a little trouble reaching over the edge. So one thing I can do is take some plates, and they can have a little, and I could change the color of this, but for now, if I put some there, now she can reach her hands over. So it just gives you a little boost. I could put 2 just to make it a little higher if I want. I don't want them to fall in either. So I might do 2 there, actually. But again, I experiment, I try what I like. If I don't like it, I'll take it apart. I ask other people for advice, although no one ever wants, some people give good feedback, others don't. Drew gave me some suggestions of this, so I took them into consideration, and here we go. I hope you like what I built today. So this is the ocean touch tank that is now an addition to my aquarium. There'll probably be some changes, modifications to it as I go, because I'm always thinking of new things. And there we have it. So check us out on Facebook. Don't forget to find us on Instagram and Twitter at BuiltfromBricks, as well as on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned each and every week for more fun episodes. What have you built today?